Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of TLFC. Today, we're going to take a look at the 2024 UEFA European Championships, and we're going to go ahead and make some predictions. So we are going to look at the group stages and the knockout stages, and then we're going to go ahead and pick who we think is going to win the tournament. So if you're not familiar with the UEFA European Championships, it's essentially just a soccer tournament that occurs every 4 years in Europe, and it basically just crowns who the best team in Europe is. So this will be the 17th edition of the tournament, which started back in 1960. And it should be a great tournament. There's a lot of competitive teams, so I'm really looking forward to watching it. But anyway, without any further ado, let's go ahead and take a look at who I think is going to win the 2024 UEFA European Championships. Let's get into it. All right, guys, so first we're going to go ahead and take a look at the group stages. We're going to look at all 4 teams in each group, and then I'm going to go ahead and place where I think each team is going to finish, 1st through 4th in the group. Just know that the first 2 teams in each group automatically qualify for the knockout stages, while the 3rd place teams have a chance to qualify for the knockout stages. Actually, 4 out of the 6 3rd place teams will qualify based off their points and goal differential. So the best 4 of the 6 3rd place teams will qualify. So let's go ahead and take a look at our first group, Group A. So here's the 4 teams in Group A. We have Germany, the hosts, we have Scotland, we have Hungary, and we have Switzerland. So this is how I think Group A is going to pan out. I think Germany will win this group handily. I have Switzerland coming in 2nd, I have Scotland getting 3rd, and I have Hungary getting 4th.
Germany is awesome.
So that's going to go ahead and bring us to Group B, and here are the 4 teams in Group B. We have Spain, Croatia, Italy, and Albania. And here's how I think that group's going to go ahead and pan out. I have Spain getting 1st, I have Italy getting 2nd, I have Croatia getting 3rd, and I have Albania getting 4th. To me, this is easily the hardest group in the entire tournament. You know, those top 3 teams could probably go in just about any order, but I think I have it where, you know, I think they'll land. So we'll go Spain, Italy, Croatia in that order.
Spain.
All right, guys, so that's going to go ahead and bring us to Group C. Here's the 4 teams in Group C. We have Slovenia, Denmark, Serbia, and England. And I think this is one of the easier groups to pick personally on paper. You know, Denmark could do some surprising, but this is how I think it's going to pan out. I have England in 1st, I have Denmark in 2nd, I have Serbia in 3rd, and I have Slovenia in 4th.
England.
All right, so let's take a look at Group D. So here's our 4 teams. We have Poland, the Netherlands, Austria, and France. And here's how I think this group is going to pan out. I have France coming in the number 1 position. I have the Netherlands coming in the 2nd spot, Austria in 3rd, and then I have Poland bringing up the rear in 4th.
France.
Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at Group E. So here's the 4 teams from Group E. We got Belgium, Slovakia, Romania, and Ukraine. And here's a look at how I think this group is going to go ahead and pan out. We got Belgium in the 1st spot, Ukraine in the 2nd spot, Slovakia in the 3rd spot, and Romania in the 4th spot. I think this is a pretty easy group for Belgium. I'd be very surprised if they don't get that 1st spot. And I think Ukraine is probably, you know, one of the better teams of, you know, the remaining 3 teams. So I think that 1 and 2 should be Belgium, Ukraine.
I know. That's how we drink it in Belgium. It's called a Belgian dip.
All right, and that's going to go ahead and bring us to Group F, our final group. And here's the 4 teams from Group F. We have Turkey, Georgia, Portugal, and the Czech Republic. And here's a look at how I think it's going to go ahead and pan out. I have Portugal coming in 1st. I have the Czech Republic, or Czechia, coming in 2nd. I have Turkey in 3rd, and then I have Georgia rounding out the 4th spot. Sorry, Georgia.
Why Portugal?
Okay, so that's going to go ahead and round out the groups. So let's take a look at the 3rd place spots. So these are all the teams that got 3rd place. We have Croatia, Turkey, Serbia, Scotland, Slovakia, and Austria, and in that order. So I'm going to have Croatia, Turkey, Serbia, and Scotland as the teams moving on in that order, meaning Croatia was the number 1 3rd place team, and Scotland was the number 4 3rd place team. So it's kind of a complicated system to decide which 3rd place team plays who. Here's a look at how they're using it. They have this system. So for our bracket, we have team A, B, C, and F. So we're going to go ahead and go with this line here, and they will be competing against teams 1B, 1C, 1E, and 1F. All right, guys, so here's a look at how my knockout bracket is going to look based off the 1st through 3rd place qualification places. And let's go ahead and take a look at these knockout games and see who we think is going to win each of these. so these are the teams I have advancing out of the round of 16 into the quarterfinals. So I have Spain beating Scotland, and I think they'll beat Scotland relatively handily. I have Germany beating Denmark, which could be an interesting game, but I think that host power will overcome. I have Portugal beating Serbia, which I think, could be an interesting game, but I think Portugal gets it done. I have the Netherlands beating Ukraine, which I think they will do handily. I have Belgium beating Croatia, which could be a very tough match. Either team could win, but I think this could be the end for the Croatian golden era. I have France beating the Czech Republic, which I think the French will handle that game pretty easily. I have England beating Turkey, which I think England will handle that game relatively easily. And then I have Italy beating Switzerland, which really could be a tough game. The Swiss are pretty tough, but Italy does a great job in these tournaments. They always seem to find a way to win, so I'm going to go ahead and take Italy. All right, guys, so that's going to go ahead and bring us to the quarterfinals, and this is how I see the quarterfinals panning out. I have Germany beating Spain. That's going to be a great game. I just think that host power is really too hard to overcome, so I got Germany winning that game. I have the Netherlands beating Portugal, which sadly I believe will be, the last big game for Cristiano Ronaldo, but this is a really tough Netherlands team. Even though it is a very good Portugal side, regardless of Ronaldo's age, regardless of if he even plays, it's a very good Portugal side, but I think Netherlands will get the job done. I have France beating Belgium. I just think the French side is just too good. They're very, very talented. This could go either way, but I think France will get the job done against Belgium. And then I have England beating Italy. This will be a great game as well, but I think it might be time for England to get over the hump and, make it to one of these European Championship finals and win it. So I think they're going to go ahead and take Italy down, and let's go ahead and take a look at the semifinals. So that brings us to the semifinals, where I have Germany facing the Netherlands and France facing England. And I'm going to go ahead and have to take Germany to beat the Netherlands. I just think that Germany plays very well at home, and, they have a great fan base. I think they're going to be very, very hard to beat at home. So I got to take Germany to reach the final. And then I'm going to go ahead and take England to beat the French. England is the favorite to win the tournament, and I think it is for good reason. I think this is a very, very talented English side. I don't think there's very many selfish players on this English team. I think they might be able to get over the hump, which brings us to the final, where I do have England getting over the hump and winning their first major tournament in quite some time. So I think this is the year for England. Congratulations, England. For what it's worth, I think you guys are going to go ahead and win the 2024 European Championship.
England!
All right, guys, so that's going to go ahead and do it for another video. Thank you so much for watching. Please consider subscribing. I got a lot of good content coming out here in the future. Lots of Copa America content. We're going to be trying to stream some games. We're going to be going to games. We're going to be doing more predictions, more of the stuff that I think you guys actually want to watch. So thank you so much for watching once again. Please consider subscribing. Pound that thing. Other than that, thank you guys. Have a great weekend. We'll see you next week. Take care. Bye.